Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Anyway, I know yesterday I said we would tear into one of those boxes that we got from Steel City, the Torque, or the Donruss. Well, I forgot that I had made a purchase off of Facebook. One of the groups, I'm a member of a few different groups over there, and I'm always, looking at deals and looking at unique cards and so forth. Well, anyways, guy had a bunch of cards up for sale and asked him how much he wanted for a particular group. He gave me a price, and it was honestly just a few dollars less than what I was going to offer him. And I told him that, and I said, "Hey, good, it sounds like a fair price to me." Um, so anyway, he got my address and my shipping information. I made the payment, and they came in today. I think it was 3 or 4 days ago, maybe a little bit longer. I can't remember. Even though it hadn't been that long ago, totally forgot it till it came in the mail yesterday. So anyway, these cards are from 1991 and 1992, and I've seen them here and there, but I've never seen this many of them collectively, so I was really excited about it. So we're going to go over these, and these are actually Motorsports Models cards. And, obviously this one's just kind of a generic one, and some of these might make great TTM material, but on the back, it kind of shows you the information about the particular model and who built it and everything. So, very cool stuff here. But for me, I just like the historical pictures and the so there you have, I believe that's going to be Bobby Isaac's K&K Insurance Dodge. We'll flip it over and let you see the back of it. It doesn't have a driver name, but being 1970, it is going to be Bobby Isaac. Yeah, there it is. Bobby Isaac's famous, I guess they call that a tomato red or tomato orange. We have a nice Richard Petty model. That'd look good signed right along in there. I don't know how many cards come in this set, but I believe right at 70, 71, 72 cards here that I have. And these are just super cool. That's Buddy Baker's Dodge, I believe. Yeah, Buddy Baker. When he drove for Petty. I believe it was 1972. This was Jim Hurtubise. I actually looked on this one because I didn't recognize the car, but that's pretty cool. Jim Hurtubise is an IndyCar driver, but did make a splash in NASCAR a little bit. There's the Dodge. I believe that was Bobby Allison. I believe this one was owned by Mario Rossi, perhaps. No, I'm sorry, that's Richard Brooks' Charger. I was thinking it was one that Bobby Allison drove, but it is not. Richard Brooks raced that car. I apologize. Obviously, this is David Pearson. Okay, that would be Cuckoo Marlin's car. So not very many Cuckoo Marlin cards out there, so that's pretty cool. Of course, Cuckoo passed away many years ago. Clifton Marlin is his actual name. That would be Sterling's father and Stedman's grandfather. Here's one of Cale Yarborough's cars. And I'm going to guess it's probably Dave Marcus, but I'm not for sure. Could be Isaac, could be Marcus. Nope, it's Buddy Baker. I was wrong again. Then we have, this is just a generic car. It didn't have any driver listed, but it was just one of those ones that you could probably turn it into whatever you wanted. Lenny Pond, former NASCAR Rookie of the Year. Donnie Allison, that'd be a pretty cool, and that's one of the, if not the first, DieGuard entry. So very cool there. There's a Matador for Bobby Allison, Roger Penske's team. Benny Parsons, the MC Anderson car that he drove in the late 70s. There's another Petty car. That one's probably, 63, 4, thereabouts. 64 Plymouth. We have Bobby Allison's Chevy Malibu. This was a Junior Johnson Richard Howard owned car, as was this one. Or they may have been out of Bobby's stable, because Bobby drove for a lot of car owners back then, so. Generic Roadrunner. Of course, it was just kind of gives you a little bit of information there about that particular car and the model and so forth. And these, of course, were different model kits that you could buy from different, like this is an MPC model that you could buy over the years. And this had to be, again, I'm not familiar with this card set, but I seen the cards and I was like, I gotta have it because we're going to get into some really cool ones. Not that these aren't really cool, but this is not the era that I was really watching. Obviously, I wasn't born until the mid-70s, but This car was on the Cannonball Run. This car actually ended up in the bottom of a swimming pool in the movie. Now we're getting to the era that I really, really like, the 80s and 90s. So there's DW's Mountain Dew Buick. I believe that's going to be Buddy Baker. Let's flip that over and see if that's Buddy or not. Yep, Buddy Baker. So that would have been 81, maybe 82. Bobby Allison's championship-winning Miller Buick. Here's 1984 Darrell Waltrip and Neil Bonnet's Monte Carlos for Junior Johnson. Of course, these are actual models that folks have built, and you probably noticed on the back it says the builder's name right there, the release date of the kit and what kit it was. So this would be a monogram kit. So it's super cool that they have all that information. But just the accuracy, it just looks like you're looking at a picture of a real race car and not a model kit. Harry Gant's 1985 Skull Bandit car. Ron Bouchard's 1985 Valvoline Buick, owned by Jack Beebe. There's Tim Richmond. There's not a lot of cards of that one out. And this was an early season font. That font actually started out as gold, then it went to white. Then they changed the font about 4 times of that number 25. Here's Cale Yorbrough's 1987 Hardee's Oldsmobile, the first year that he was a team owner after leaving the Lundy team. There's DW's Tide Ride. We have a Goodwrench Chevy Dale Earnhardt. Neil Bonnet's number 75 Raymach Pontiac. This particular paint scheme only ran most of 1989. Kyle Petty's Peak Pontiac. This car was Bobby Allison started the year till he got his career-ending injuries. Mike Alexander finished the year. And there is Bobby Hillen. And then this was the car that Mike Alexander was going to drive in 1989. They switched the numbers from 12 to 84. Alexander had a crash in the Snowball Derby. And after the first race at Daytona, Mike Alexander was not healthy enough to compete. And Dick Trickle drove it to Rookie of the Year honors that year. Days of Thunder movie car there with Cole Trickle. Russ Wheeler's number 18 car. Of course, those are the fictional characters in the movie. And there is another Cole... Actually, that one was... Maybe I got my characters messed up. Let's try that again. I believe this was Cole Trickle's car, but let's confirm. It doesn't give me a name. But it was Cole Trickle, Rowdy Burns, and Russ Wheeler were the 3 characters. There's Rowdy's car. It says Cole Trickle, but it's been so long since I've seen the movie, I don't recall each character and which exact car that they drove. There's Dick Trickle's number 66 Trop Arctic Pontiac that was owned by Cale Yarborough. That card needs no introduction. Dale Earnhardt. And then these were just model kits that you could get. The Ford Thunderbird kit, probably what, the 85 model T-Bird. Says the release date was 89, but based on that body style, that's definitely like an 85, 86 T-Bird. Well, 83 to 86, I should say. Michael Waltrip's Busch Series car. There's DW's Western Auto Chevy. Sterling Marlin. Michael Waltrip. Now, if this is 90, it's going to be Bobby Hillen. If it's 91, it's going to be Rick Wilson. So it is Rick Wilson. Snickers Buick, owned by the Stavola brothers. Derek Cope's Whitcomb Racing Purelator Chevrolet. 83 and 84, Buddy Baker drove this Wood Brothers Ford. 1983 was the year DW ran the Pepsi car. This looks like an 83 because it says son of a gun right there. And that would have been the only year because in 82 they ran Pontiacs, but the scheme was reversed on this car. Where it was blue, it was red, and where it was red, it was blue. So I believe that's 1983, plus it says Texas. Is that Texas Jeans? Yeah, Texas Jeans. So that'd be 83. Here's the 84 Cale Yarborough's Chevrolet. Could be 83 as well. Kyle Petty's 1983 711 Pontiac. Don't see that on trading cards too often. Or do you see Benny's Copenhagen Chevrolet from 84 and 85? These are the ones that I really like. Rusty's 1985 Aluguard Pontiac. This was the Cliff Stewart-owned car. Phil Parsons in 1985 ran this car for Richard Jackson. Richard Petty, it looks like that's probably 89, maybe 90, with the Uniden logo right there. Michael Waltrip ran this car in 1990. Rusty Wallace ran this car in 1990. Last year that Raymond Beadle had a Cup team, it folded at the end of the season due to lack of sponsors. There's Dale Earnhardt once again. This car is either going to be from 86 or 87. Then I think we have a few of the cars turned around going the other direction. So again, it's pretty cool to have some of these. There's a Rusty Wallace MGD Pontiac. There it is, facing the driver's side camera. 1986 Alucard Pontiac for Rusty Wallace. First year he drove for Raymond Beadle's team. Very nice. Darrell Waltrip's 1986 Budweiser Chevy. Pretty sure that's DW. Let's, doesn't give us a, just gives us a view of it. Yeah, there it is, Darrell Waltrip. You see the name right there. We have a couple more cards. Looks like we got the 1989 Daytona 500 winning DW car, because it has the Tied with Bleach on it. He ran the Tied with Bleach, I believe, the first 3 or 4 races of '89. Then they went back to the traditional Tied lettering. So anyway, I didn't want to mention the guy's name on here because I didn't know if he wanted it or not, but I really do appreciate that. The cards came in perfect condition. A few of those I may send out for TTMs. I don't know yet. They're really neat cards. I've seen them here and there. I don't know a whole lot about them, but I got a really good deal. I felt a very fair deal, and hope you guys enjoyed seeing these cards. Like I said, I was going to tear into some new stuff today. I forgot about that. That came in yesterday, and I was like, nope, I got to show you guys because you guys are going to like these. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That's very important. It'll help us grow because more people see us, more people watch us, and that's what we like. Like to have fun on the channel, talk a little NASCAR history. We'll have some new stuff, so unless there's something that I have absolutely forgotten that I've ordered, we will definitely get into one of them boxes tomorrow. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and we will see you tomorrow.